Hello everyone. Hello, good evening. How are you all? Good evening, everyone. My name is Afreen Azmat and I welcome you all to today's session. Okay, so today's topic of discussion is microfinance institution. This is module C, IEIFS unit 24. So all of you guys who are in session, just please comment once about the audio and video of the classes. Everything is working fine or not? Everyone, hi, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So we are going to discuss a very short summary of this chapter. As you all know, this is not a complete chapter. If you want to have a complete chapter, you can go and enroll in the paid batches. Just this is just a very short overview of the complete chapter. So let's start with the microfinance institution unit 24 module C IEIFS. Okay, so let's start with the microfinance thing. First of all, what is microfinance? Microfinance means providing small loans and other financial services to especially those people who are economically weaker section or who are considered to be as poor or belongs to low household income. So if you are giving any financial services and if you are giving any loan services to those who especially belong to the poor class and low income household, the financial services that has been given to them is known as the microfinance institution. The main objective of microfinance institution is to promote the financial inclusion. What is financial inclusion? It is including maximum people or connecting maximum people to the financial system of the economy. Okay. Next, if we talk about the next thing, Grameen Model Bank. So Grameen Model Bank is one of the way for including financial or for maximizing financial inclusion. It is again for microfinance loan. Grameen Bank, if we talk about this concept, concept was started by Professor Muhammad Yunus, who just started this concept in 1976, and the very first Grameen Bank was established in 1983 in Bangladesh country. The Grameen Bank model, member of the group are also the owner of the bank, like the self-help group. The members are also the owner. In the same way, in the Grameen Bank, the members of the group is also the owner of that bank. Okay, the group normally consists of 5 members, and the liability to repay the loans lies with all the individual. The loan is directly given on the basis of trust, and no agreement or document is required, because see, it is for the financial inclusion and especially providing services to those class who belongs to the weaker section. And that's why when we are giving loan to any poor household, especially in the Grameen Bank model, when the Grameen Bank model is giving loan to its member, the loan is totally based on trust and there is no agreement. As such, there is no agreement that is made in this loan facility. Okay, the success of the Grameen Bank proved that the poor need access to the financial services rather than the cheap subsidized credit. So actually, when the Grameen Bank model was successful, the thing that comes out from this success says that the Grameen, the whatever people who are currently here, they are actually use, or the people who are the poor people, they actually want the excess of the financial services. They want that they should be included to the financial services of the economy rather than to provide them a cheaper interest loan. Okay, so they more want access of the financial services rather than the cheap subsidized interest rate. Clear? Next, if we talk about the next thing, delivery of the microfinance. Now, if we talk about the delivery of the microfinance, so there is different modes or different method in which a institution is actually giving microfinance loan. Like for example, if we talk about the self-help group is a small informal group which consists of 10 to 20 individual, and these are from the homogeneous background, either social or economical background. They have same or the common background, and this is the initiative through which they are actually connected to a self-help group. It is preferred that all the members of the self-help group, they belongs to the family who are living below poverty line. And in some exception cases, if the person is above the poverty line, it should be marginally above the poverty line. Maximum member should be below poverty line, but if there is some person who is added above the poverty line, they should not very much above the poverty line, they should be just marginally above the poverty line. The member of the self-help group, they come together, they voluntarily save some small amounts regularly, then there is a common fund, and then this common fund is actually utilized to meet the requirements of their member groups. Okay, sometimes bank also lend support and credit facilities to these self-help group. Nowadays banks are very actively involved in the credit facilities that has been given to self-help group. Okay, so this is actually a mode of the delivery of the microfinance, and in this way the bank is actually giving microfinance loans to different individual. They actually helps the lower or economically weaker section connect with themselves. Okay, next, if we talk about the self-help group, the self-help group has actually three models. They operate on three models. If we talk about the model one, it is Nabard Bank self-help group. This is the linkage. Under this model, the self-help group are formed directly and financed by the bank. These are formed as well as directly financed by the bank. There is no NGO intervention. So in model one, there is no NGO intervention in the financing or in the establishment of the self-help group. Next, model second, this is Nabard Bank self-help group with NGO as a facilitating agency. Now, under this model, the NGOs will promote self-help group and link them with the bank. SSGs formed by NGO are directly financed by the bank. This is the most popular method of forming the self-help group. See, under model second, it says that self-help group are actually formed by the NGOs. These are facilitated by the NGOs, and the NGOs are connecting this self-help group with the bank. Now, bank directly provide funding to the self-help group, but these are formed by the facilitators. These are formed by the NGOs. In third group, there is Nabard Bank NGO self-help group. Okay, now in this, the NGO is acting as a financial intermediary. In this, actually, the fund flow from bank to NGO and then the self-help group. Now, in this model, there is self-help group. There is no intervention of NGO in the establishment or financing of the self-help group. Here, there is an intervention of the NGO in establishment of the self-help group, but the fund is directly provided by the bank to the NGO. Here in model third, actually NGO acts as a financial intermediary. It means that the fund is provided from the bank to first NGO, and then NGO is providing funding to the self-help group. So these are the three models under which the self-help groups are operating. Clear? Next, if we talk about the next thing, there are some regulatory frameworks, there are some guidelines for the operation of the self-help groups or microfinance institution. First of all, these are formed under the committee, जिसके chairman, whose chairman was Y.H. Malika. And there are some regulatory framework for the microfinance sector, like first of all, you have to create a separate category of NBFC which are operating in the microfinance sector, and these are designated as non-banking financial companies, microfinance institution. Okay, now criteria for defining the microfinance loan classified as qualifying asset. So NBFCs, MFI, they should be allocating their resources in the microfinance loans, and that should be in the ratio of the qualifying asset. It means that, for example, an NBFC MFI, they have to lend 75% of the total deposit into microfinance loan. Okay, so they have to lend it for calling as NBFC NFI. So there are transparency in the interest as well as term and condition of the loan, and there should be a proper system if there is any grievance of the customer. So to address the grievance of the customer, there should be a proper establishment of a committee, and there should be a proper system who are handling the grievance of the customer. Clear? So these are the regulatory framework for the microfinance institution. Now, what are the microfinance loan? If we are defining the microfinance loan, these are the collateral free loans, and these are given to those household whose annual income are or uh, or equal to below or equal to 3. Okay, so these loans are actually collateral free loans. Done. So this is the very short overview of the chapter. Okay, now if we talk about the practice question, let's start with the very first thing. The Grameen bank model was developed in which country? So in which country this concept was started? India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, or Bangladesh? In which country this model was started? Hanji, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, or Bangladesh? So if we talk about the correct answer, D is the correct answer, Bangladesh. Muhammad Yunus has actually started this concept. Next. Which of the following types of MSIs, microfinance institution, are actually regulated by RBI? So this portion actually I haven't taught in the class, and that's why we are skipping this question. Next, in which type of financing of self-help group NGO act as a financial intermediary? Model 1, second, third, or fourth? Everyone. So the correct answer is, everyone please answer the question. So the correct answer is, in which type of financing or model of self-help group NGO act as a financial intermediary? So it is actually model third. Okay, done. So this is the complete topic, and I hope that you have enjoyed this topic. See, if you want to learn the details of this chapter, you can go and enroll in the super elite batch subscription. So if you are going to buy the JAP super elite subscription all in one plan, you don't need to buy any other subjects or courses individually. So if you are going for 12-month and 24-month, all the batches will be included in this JEP Super Elite subscription. So currently, if we talk about the subscription, so these are all the courses which to which you can get access in the Super Elite courses. Currently, there is 47% off that is running on JAP and CAP subscription. So if you want to enroll, you can enroll now. You can use the code exam, and by this code you will able to get the subscription at 47% off. Clear? Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining this session. I hope that you have all enjoyed this session. If you like this session, just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed with this channel yet, guys, please subscribe the channel and press the bell notification icon. Thank you so much everyone. Bye bye guys. Take care everyone. Bye. Take care everyone.